Episode 7 personifies everything I feel about this season. Good, but it doesn't feel like the final season. And for the second to last episode, the penultimate episode, I was disappointed. Again, good episode. Doesn't feel like the second to last. Like, it feels like this episode didn't answer any questions. Like, if anything, they added even more questions for the finale. So it's like, I don't know. But before we get into the bad and all questions, let's start off with things I liked. Samuel L. Jackson's a shark. that was great. Kessler, aka Negan, aka the Mishima Slayer, aka the Tekken God, aka the wielder of Lucio, the vampire bat, aka Negan, aka Kessler. I really enjoyed his presence. I think that he did a great job acting there. Even though everything he said in that scene we already knew, but you know, it's nice to see him. Nice to see some sort of backstory for Butcher. Cool. Guniko, in the ending, she did a great. Her the actress Karen, I forgot her last name, Fukuhara or something like that. She acted phenomenally. That was great. That little squeal, screech, cry thing at the end, that was great. The mother's milk speech he gave to Annie, that was great. Finding like light in the darkness, finding hope when you really shouldn't. You know, he's proud of the name despite, you know, him getting bullied for it. That was great. I loved it. My personal favorite part of the episode. Starlight winning a fight. Clap it up. Is that her first win? I don't think it's a first win, but like, it's the first one in a long time. So it's like, you know what I mean? Gotta clap it up. You gotta give it to them. But yeah. That's really all like I said, I enjoy the episode. It's just, man, let's move on to the bad. We wasted a lot of time on Dognot and Shalene, the cat lady. Like, second to last episode, they're smelling each other's butts for like a cool 2 minutes. We're fighting them in the second to last episode. Right. Soldier Boy, aka the Big Show, aka Big Soldier, turned heel again for like the 20th time this season, and he got put back in Lou Tank. So it's like, what was the point? Like what was the point of all that? This man has turned heel so many times that I'm just like, what is the point? I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand. Why would you seal him up now, right before the final episode? I don't get it. I don't. It's just so dumb. I don't understand that writing choice, but hey, it is what it is. Next, like I said, everything with the Kessler scene we already knew. I guess it's nice to see Butcher getting some more lore, I guess, but like, we knew that Butcher kind of, you know what I mean, is a do it at all costs kind of guy. No matter what, he's gonna get it done. Even if it means collateral damage, he's gonna get it done. So it's like, it was nice, but like, did we really need it? That whole scene was just, all they did was sit in a room. Like, that's all every scene is. It's just people in a room. That's it. So there's no outside extras. There's nothing. It's just people in room. No outside shot. No walking into the door shot. No establishing shot. It's just, nope, you're in the room. Camera. That's it. It's kind of another thing that I did not understand was the end of episode 6. Right, Homelander gets the V1. Butcher says run, and they just skipped over that. Like, they escaped unharmed. You're telling me Homelander and Soldier Boy is right there. Their biggest ops is right there, and they just leave. They just flew away, walked away, ran away. What? We didn't even pick up from that. Not even like a reference. Like, yeah, we barely got away. He chased us, but we barely got away. Nothing. It's just glossed over. Like, really? I don't know. I don't know about that. I really don't. And nothing changed. Like, second to last episode, like, what really changed that we already didn't know? Like, the deep is banned from the ocean. That's it. Like, yeah, we saw the Gen V characters, but like, again, I haven't watched it, so take everything I'm about to say with a grain of salt. But like, apparently it's like a character assassination, like where Marie was like really, really good at her powers, but now it's like, yeah, you can't control it anymore, apparently. So I don't know how true that is, but if that is true, that's crazy. So it's like, what changed? Second to last episode, what changed? And that leads me to ask, there are so many questions that need to be answered, right? Already mentioned the deep being banned from the ocean. That's probably not going to take long. It's probably like 4 minutes. But again, it's only an hour episode. It's not like a 2 hour thing. It's a 1 hour. So you have 1 hour to answer all these questions, right? The deep is banned from the ocean. That's probably like 2-3 minutes max. Probably gets cooked by an animal or something, or he survives, which if he does, that would be hilarious yet terrible. But we'll get to it when we get to that. Homelander and God thing. That's been the recurring storyline the entire season, right? How do you resolve that? right? The plot of this episode was people not still believing Homelander is God. So like, how do you resolve? He brought in psychics, some Mewtwo's to I guess I thought it was gonna be brainwashing, but it's just to read minds. So it's like, how do you do that? Because you only got an hour. See, you only got an hour. So how do you resolve that? Gen V, we saw them here. We saw at the end of the episode 7 that they're going to get help from them now. So it's like, what role do they play? I don't know. Are they going to be in the final battle? I don't know. Speaking of final battle, where's Ryan? We haven't seen him since episode 4. Like, I get it. He's not strong enough to beat Homelander, but like, Ryan, the Gen V character, is Butcher, Starlight. That should be a decent amount of firepower to get him out of there. So it's like, why is he not even on screen? No, he hasn't even mentioned since episode 4. Like, since we haven't seen him in an episode, and I don't even have episode and a quarter. So it's like, the thing you kind of been building up since its introduction is just non-existent now. Not even a mention. Not even a, yeah, what about Ryan? Yeah, you're immortal, but what about your son? Not even like a passing glance. Not even a joke. It's just non-existent. That's kind of crazy. Stan Edgar, that's probably not going to take long. It's probably like a post-credit scene or something. He probably takes over Vought. But like, I would love to get some follow-up on him. We haven't seen him since, episode 5, the beginning of episode 5, which is that one little scene. Sure. Ashley, they had a little cliffhanger here. She was all smiling. And then she just had a straight face and cut away. And we haven't seen her or talked about her ever again. She's the president now because Homelander killed the president. So like, what is that going to lead to? I don't know. Speaking of Homelander, scorched earth. Like, I'd assume with the way the marketing materials were in the posters, the earth being destroyed and everything being destroyed. I said, okay, this is the moment where he's going to destroy everything. He talked about building a whole little park or city or whatever. I thought maybe he's going to destroy an entire city, and that's how we get the park, or getting the park. But no, nothing. Like, he does nothing. Like, Homelander has done nothing this entire season. Like, literally, he has done nothing. The only thing he has done is kill A-Train, Firecracker. That's it. And the president. Like, that's it. And have a whole little God arc. That's it. He has done nothing. He didn't even find the V1. Soldier Boy did. He just got it. It was given to him. So he's like, he didn't do anything at all this season. So it's like, come on, Scorched Earth. Where is it? Come on. So we're not getting that, apparently. Unless it's episode 8. The final finale. But it's kind of too little too late for that. So it is what it is. Big Soldier. Big show. Soldier Boy. Is he done? He's basically the main character of season 5. He's just put back in the tank, and that's it. Like, that's it. He's in flip-flop so many times, and his power is going to be used for the finale, which we're going to get to in a minute. You couldn't just, I don't know, his writing this entire season that just felt off. Speaking of, how do you even kill Homelander? Like, we kind of have a hint of what they're going to do with the whole uranium tank pod thing, with Gunico trying to replicate Soldier Boy's power, and that's how you're going to do it. Because I swear to Homelander, I swear to God, if Kimiko is the one to kill Homelander, I'm giving this show a 0 out of 10. I'm giving it a 0 out of 10. I'm sorry. I'm not. I don't want that. I don't. Maybe I'm in the minority, maybe I'm wrong, but I do not want Kimiko, of all characters, to be the one to take down Homelander. I don't want to see that. I don't. But they have no other choice. Because he was in the little tank pod with Frenchie. RIP IDF. It did nothing. So you can't use that. The virus is done. That storyline is kind of done. So it's just Soldier Boy's power and Marie. That's it. And I highly doubt they're going to have a Gen V character they just introduced in episode 7. It had like 1 minute of screen time. Be the one to take down Homelander. So it's very clearly going down the path of Kimiko being the one to do it. And I absolutely hate it. I hate it. I don't want it. I don't. But hey, those are my thoughts on the episode 7. All the questions need to be answered. I do not see how they answer all those questions. I don't see how that's possible. I don't see how they can answer all those questions in 1 hour in a satisfying way. I don't. But hey, those are my thoughts on episode 7. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know. Like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Goodbye.